Hi, this is Jamie Davis from telecoms.com, coming to you from the NetScout stand and Orb TV. So I've managed to pull in Petri from Tupl. How are you doing today?
Great. So it's been a long week, but an excellent one. So I counted 45 meetings.
So they've kept you busy.
Yes.
So Tupl, tell us about Tupl.
Okay. All right. So we are based in Bellevue, in Greater Seattle area, and what we do is we automate by AI the network operations. So all those repetitive, complex tasks that actually in this time of day should not anymore exist in operations. So that's what we do.
Okay. So it's the idea of sort of moving towards like a zero-touch network, essentially.
Well, it's going to be a long journey to get there. So, but the right way to do or to start approaching that is to look at what your existing processes are and where the time is being consumed, because that's where you want to start.
Yeah.
And you want to get your hands dirty in terms of how would you go about automating your processes. And what we've seen in our customer project is that when you start, then you start to learn more how to get even better and better and better. So now it's definitely the time to do automation by AI in the network operations.
Okay, and I mean, I know a lot of people, zero touch is a bit of a buzzword, but is it even possible? I mean, is it sort of like a dream that no one can, or the operators can't really achieve? I mean, do you think is zero touch actually possible?
I don't know. And it's going to be, as I said, it's going to be a journey, right?
Yeah.
So we see some operators saying that within 1 year or 2 years, I want 50% automated from how things are done today, and then in 3 years 80%. And those are definitely achievable, but one needs to start now. And there's another thing also, that if you consider 5G, so the things are only going to get more complex, right? And then you have all the other 2G, 3G, 4G to be still running in an optimal manner. So you definitely want to be, even for that purpose, you need to be starting now.
Okay. Well, I mean, it sounds like there are a few operators that are actually considering it now. And obviously, I think in the last couple of weeks, you've announced a new partnership with T-Mobile.
Yes.
I mean, can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes. So first of how do we see global market? So it's quite interesting. So definitely United States is maybe one of the most aggressive markets for this.
Okay.
One reason being not only just automation for automation's sake, but the laser focus to customers, right? So you want to provide as good experience as possible to customers, and that's what we set out to do in T-Mobile, which was to automate their technical customer care to the maximum. And the results are that it's 100 times faster than the analog way, which is this way, and it's always consistent. So for example, if you notice that this wasn't actually the right solution, so then you relearn the system, right?
Yeah.
And then it becomes consistently correct again, right? So and then it's actually more accurate. The reason being is that the software is not necessarily better than human beings, but it looks to so many more things than a human being can look. So we started, for example, the project with a certain set of data feeds that we correlated, and now we are 3 times more data feeds than from the beginning. Human being cannot do that.
Yeah. So it's just the pure breadth of sort of tasks. There's not enough hours in the day, essentially.
Exactly. And then, so as I mentioned, United States, it's really customer focused. Europe as well, but I see US at the moment even more aggressive. And then there is a country called Japan. And in Japan, the driver is this national goal of going automation to the fullest extent. And to me, at least my explanation is, I hope it's right, is that when you have an aging population and people anyways work too much, right? So the only real answer is automation. So there is this hunger of this type of technology that we built with our AI engine called Tupl.
Okay, that's quite interesting. And in terms of, I mean, just one final question. I mean, in terms of automation and the operator's journey, I mean, what is the next hurdle, or the big challenge that they're going to face across sort of 2018 when it comes to automation?
Okay. Actually, I wouldn't call it a hurdle. I would call it an opportunity. So this will apply to any of the operator projects. So because we see it in around the world where we are doing projects, when you start to do something. So and you automate the existing manual task, then the engineers are liberated to look at things in a completely different way, and new innovation stems from that. So I really believe that this is it's a journey, and it just keeps getting better and better and better, because for example, in T-Mobile case, now we have the engineers inventing new functionalities, since the basic knowledge is now digitalized, and then you figure out additional things.
Okay, perfect.
So not hurdle, it's possibilities.
Perfect. Well, thanks very much, and I'll let you get back to those meetings that you got scheduled.
All right. Okay. It's getting already kind of a
It is Thursday afternoon.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So this is Jamie Davis from telecoms.com signing off from Orb TV.